And that was my goal in high school. That was my goal until I graduated.
So what advice can you give young women as unfortunate?
They just do not need to let peer pressure get to them.
Well, let me say something real quick on this, because I can see what you're coming from on that.
Easier said than done.
Exactly.
I've been there and done
but you
that,
have to keep in mind.
No, I'm just saying it's easier for some people to say than it is done.
You have to keep in mind though, like even if you have one positive influence, if you got 500 people telling you something negative constantly over and over, it's very hard to even follow that positive influence. Even if it is right or wrong, you know, like for example, I'll give you a perfect example of this. Like what she's saying, no girls have no kids. If all the girls around you are having kids, because they're not, a lot of these girls don't plan these kids. That's just a true fact.
I think it just
you know, it got something to do with the concept. You know, exactly.
It goes. I don't care what nobody say.
I
know all my friends have kids, and it goes back to your home. With you in your household, whatever this and that, no matter what, it's how you raise. I know that I'm not gonna have kids, but my mom and my daddy say me more to me than anybody. Like I know better. You know what I'm trying to say? But I can't tell my homegirl you know better, cause she don't know better. Like, I can't say that. Like, she's not from the same family as I'm from. I can't, like, talking to her not gonna mean shit when she living with her mama them that's telling her that's cute.
Well, you can let them know better.
Well, oh, you got the camera? Oh, Teddy, I'm gonna get it. Uh-oh.
I want to say something now. It is, I mean, all about our family, but also about community. Hey, look, we so quick to jump on these kids for being so hood, being dumbfounded. I mean, cause the shit that they came from, we so quick to jump on them, saying it's their fault, and it is kind of, I mean, in a way, but what is also need to be hopped on is not just for fighting for that injustice that we see, but retaliating for it. What I mean by that is by hitting up them them white collar crimes, the people milking our community. You know, people taking away funds from, taking away funds from the social work programs, education systems, the schools. People, they're milking the, the fucked up police departments and all that. They jacking up our kids up there. And that's supposed to help us. You know what I'm saying? They keep these books out of our schools. We got, books from the 80s and stuff like that. They keeping that out of our schools and all that. No, we ain't got the community. Everything that's supposed to work within the community. The village is so damn fucked up. It's got us, all these kids fucked up. So we can't just be hopping on the kids who get their shit straight. We need to also hop on as a government. And it's a government man, you ain't ready to recognize what's going on in here. Then it's really time to bang back on them. It's time to overthrow that stuff. And in a way, I'm proud that this shit is falling. I say this shit all the time. Babylon burn, Babylon burn. So we can start over. Might make a grassroots foundation so we can, because it starts with the family at first. When that family know what's going on, then they can do good things with their community. When the community knows what's going on, then that's where the government grows up to be. Something that ain't detrimental to our kids that got us having babies at 14 and shit. Little brothers running around trying to slang dope. He get all that game for the music. That's all we get our game from. The media and shit like that. We supposed to get our game from the community and the government, but shit just ain't righteous, man. It ain't righteous.
So I got a question. I'm gonna direct the questions at home, right? All right. Now, mind you, I understand what you're coming from, because I've been through the same crap, literally. But what happened if there were no jobs available, and people didn't dope slang, or did a lot of prostituting or even stripping or anything that you consider probably not exactly ethical?
Okay, I will answer that. It's because no matter what, there's inequality. Black people gonna always get the lower hand, no matter what job you go to. That's what's holding us back, no matter what. So you're going to sit there and say, if you stop drug slanging, you stop doing this and that, no matter what, there's still inequality, because I can have the same education. Perfect example as far as getting a loan. Black people will not get a loan because they can say they have the same credit type, the same as a white person, but the white individual is going to get it way quicker than the black person, only because of your race. That's where the discrimination comes in. And there's still discrimination in the workplace, and in other areas as well. So once you get the discrimination and the injustice intact, that's when you can get everything else together.
Your take on this, Tam?
Let's get it.
You see how we doing this thing here? It takes initiative for brothers and sisters to talk up about this thing and to show the world about it. We can talk about it all day, but let's go about educating each other, talking some real shit. ain't nothing ever gonna change about what's going on with us. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's why I mean, it ain't no mean for the mean bugging thing. I mean, how about give a brother depth some time? I mean, talk about how no beautiful intellect the woman is.
You got any questions?
Let's switch it up a little bit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, in these households and y'all brothers and sisters, it's downtrodden. Man. Like I said before, they just get.
Martin, I got a question for you.
Oh.
All right. How you doing, Martinique?
I'm so fine. How are you?
I'm fine. Do you think the media is the cause of some of the mishaps that's going on in the black community?
Negative images of black people on TV.
So is the media playing the education tool?
Everybody has a part. Like, it's some of everybody. I don't think it's like all, white people, all the media. I think everybody. Because the media, they always quick to pit how somebody, black person got shot on like the news and shit. But they don't pit on like. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were saying. I'm slow. But no, they always put on the news and shit about how somebody got shot, this and this, drug bust, this and this. But they don't never put on about how they had a rally at the local church for AIDS awareness. AIDS is really high among like black people. They don't never put on, they don't never talk about like any like African American cultural events that go on in the community, so black people can come out and know, because you're obviously not going to learn about your race in the school, so you have to educate yourself. Like, because a lot of the reason why shit going on with black people is because like younger generation, they don't know their history, and if you don't know your past, you're doomed to repeat it. That's why I kind of feel like black people like don't, and I don't mean like as a whole, but like the younger generation, they really don't want shit for themselves. And it might be because, they didn't have that support at home. But you still should want to know where you came from. Like, even though, like, I went to low-income school, we had, like, bad books and shit, but I still wanted to know where I came from. And it wasn't because, I had mom and dad at home and shit, because, like, for the first 14 years of my life, I ain't talking about shit with my parents. I was all by myself. I ain't really had nobody to talk to, but I wanted to know. I wanted to better myself. When you see all the shit going on around you, I ain't want to be pregnant at 14. I ain't want to be another statistic. And that's when I made it my goal in life to want better for myself. And I think that more people should want just like better for themselves.
Excellent question. Well, thank you, Monty.
You're so very welcome.
We're coming back to you.
It's okay. No.
All right, let me.
You have a question for Brittany right here?
No, yes. I don't want. No.